This video was sponsored by all of the lovely backers over at Patreon. Click on the links or go to patreon.com/stuffplus to find out more. Generic greetings and welcome back finally to Stellaris. It's been quite a number of weeks since I've done an episode on this, and that's just mainly because of the Christmas and New Year break. I wanted to take a break between those two, and it just coincided that the certain days and stuff clashed with when this was coming out, so we haven't done this for about 3 weeks as of the time of recording, so that means that I can't remember anything that we have done. I know roughly what we've done. Essentially, we've colonized a slime boot here, and as you can see, it's getting there now. So the colony ship has just landed and sorting that out. We've got a couple of areas where we do need to start building some more mining facilities. This guy here is the Midari Republic, and they are my Protectorate, which is good. But the blue guy over this side, the Alliance of the planets, Featherhead, basically, in a bubble. He is, well, he's currently, I believe, equivalent or superior in naval capacity. And these are not really too friendly with us. As you can see, it's minus 243. We also, last episode, did a bit of war, because we always do that, essentially around here and around here, and we are trying to absorb this guy, or to be fair, the Shadows, the Shabtak Protectorate, they are trying to absorb pretty much everybody, but to be fair, they are fanatic spiritualists and individualists, so they're not necessarily really bad, and their opinion is quite good and stuff, and they do have a lot of protectorates and stuff. They're just very aggressive in their expansion, but they're on our side. As you can see, we do have a federation, the homogeneous axis, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, including myself in this, obviously ourselves being the Generican Principality. As you can see, there we go. Nice. Right, so in this episode we will simply progress on. We do need to build some more things, so we're going to get the construction ship over to build some mining outposts there, same as in this bit here, and then we'll start building some more research stuff. Now, there is a couple of areas where I have to be concerned about. Essentially, we need to worry about these borders here. Obviously, I've put this frontier outpost here just to clash with this guy's borders, and obviously we're going to have a bit of skirmish stuff here. My fleet is in Slimevars, and it is currently docked up, I believe. Hang on, no, it's currently going over to be docked up. There you go. It consists of 9 battleships, and actually, no, it consists of a total of 12 battleships. We've got 9 Kraken-class battleships and 3 Battlestar-class battleships, Battlestar 1s being, if we have a look in Ship Designer, the Carrier, which is something a lot of people requested, so that's why we've gone that way. We've only got bombers. We haven't actually got any fighters, which I know some people wanted us to have some fighters in there. We could always change that to an improved fighter wing if we really wanted to, like so. Does it actually reduce the points? I don't think it does, no. So we've got fighters and bombers. In fact, I'm going to save that design. I think that's... I think we'll overwrite that design. That should be quite good, and obviously we want to upgrade and repair. Actually, click upgrade. Automatically does both, so there you go. In fact, when it docks up, it automatically repairs. So there we are. The plan, essentially, for the next however long this series goes on for, which is something I'll mention in a moment, is to not get killed by this blue guy. I did ask on the Patreon page, or whichever way you pronounce it, doesn't really matter. When do you want to end the series? Because I understand that this game can be quite long. In fact, it's already lasted longer than I expected it to. I actually thought we'd get sledged very early on, but we haven't. We've done quite well. But I said, where do you want to end it? And most people seem to be just the case of, well, keep it going if people are watching or whatever, or if you just want to have it, make sure whatever the ending is, have it a logical ending, whether it be we've now befriended certain people and perhaps the future is unknown. However, you know, we're just not going to leave it in the middle of a war or anything like that, like completely uncertain. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like we've got a migration treaty between the Shabtak and the Love Heart Hajim combined nations. There they are. Oh, cute little starfish, which is all very sort of pinky red and black, and it's a bit, I don't know, if that was any other than a cutesy starfish, it would probably look quite evil with those colours. So we might as well knock it up to fastest speed. I reckon we'll end up I reckon this guy is probably going to get sledged this episode. I reckon what'll probably happen is some people on our side will probably declare war against him, but we'll see how it goes. Right, we'll go over to Home Shell and go to Spaceport, and what we need to do is just start building our fleet back up. So we'll go to Ship Designer, we'll go over to our Corvette, and we've got the Corp Top, as you can see, and we'll make sure we've got the auto complete. Yeah, well, that's fine, so it's the auto best. And what we want to do, we want to build 3 Corp Tops for every... Actually, I wouldn't say... Actually, not 3. Probably 2 for the first couple. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Corp Torps, and then we want to build, I believe it's the Warhammer class, but we'll just double check here. Oh, sorry, we need a destroyer first. So we've got the Righteous and we've got the Tireless. Now, I have used before, I believe it's this one here. Yes, it is the Tireless. So we're going to go for the Tireless class. So we'll go over to Home Shell and we want a Tireless. We want probably 2 Tireless, 2 Tireless, 2 Tireless, 2 Tireless, and perhaps 2 Tireless. There we are. Running low on minerals and stuff. We need to worry about the naval capacity. We haven't got any cruisers, but we'll see how it goes. So we'll pause a second. We've just got the Fortress unlocked, which is good. We'll go to new research, and we've got lots of things we could go for. So battleship assembly yards. We've got attack craft speed plus 10%, cruiser assembly yards, impulse thruster, and finally living metal, which is something I keep missing and not bothering with. I just move on. I think perhaps the strike craft, but that's 6,000 for that one, so I don't know. Sorry, it's 11,000 for that one. And I mean the battleship patterns, the battleship assembly yards, the standardized battleship pattern research is a total of 6,000 with a bit of change there. I think we'll go for the impulse thrusters, and that will start researching us towards rocketry, so we might get better rocketry and things like that. So better rockets, better options for that, so that's fine. Current naval capacity is 101. With a 360, 136 in maximum. We have to worry about our slime boot. Slime boot. What do we need to build in here? Probably synchronized defenses is always a good one. And then we'll put a couple more upgrades there. So what we're doing on the surface here, we are researching or building a couple of decent things around here. We'll start going for mineral processing plant. We just have to keep going around and making sure that everything is upgraded when it really needs to be, although to be fair I didn't really need to do that one there. Is there anything we can replace that with? Cancel the upgrade. Yes. Replace. Is there anything we can replace it with that'll be quite good? We haven't got a Royal Gardens, and I might as well place it over the... how much food is this actually producing? The actual soil is generating 1, so we can replace that with a Royal Gardens. There we are. On here as well. Science lab, I think, because there's some areas where we just haven't got buildings. This one is producing 7 food, so we've got a net profit there. That's good. However, some of them we probably want to change. Replace that. Can we have... We can't have a Royal Gardens. You see that says exists but does not have the built_monument flag. So have I got another monument here? I think the Paradise Dome is it classed as a monument? I'm not too sure. It doesn't really make it clear exactly which ones you can have. Anyway, research complete. So we've got self-aware colony ships, which is quite good. Development speed plus 50. And also colony ship build cost minus 15. Go for new research here. So we've got physics lab. We've got physics lab 3 and 4, so that's a nice bonus there. We've got 0-point power, shield capacitors, guardian point defense, and X-ray lasers, which we've also got halfway research. I'm going to go for the space-time theory, which gives us the physics research. A lot of things just being built here, and we can see that most ships are now headed towards our fleet, and I think, yes, I believe that all of the ships that we wanted built are built. That's good. So we can go back to ship designer here. We can check our cruisers, and you can see it's the Devastator is the one that we actually want. So we're going to build a Devastator class, and actually that's all we can build because it does take quite a bit of resources. So we probably want to build up to our maximum naval capacity, but remember the naval capacity will increase the more space ports we have, or rather docks, or whatever you would want to call it. So yeah, we'll have to be aware of that. We're up to 134, so we should be able to get one more, and then that should be us. So, construction ship over here. That's been completed. We can't go to this Savannah world. It would be very nice if we could take it. And this one is a Tundra world. Just checking now, just going around, making sure there's, or seeing if there's any areas that may be buildable. No, that's all sorted. That's the Gaia world that we can't take, but we do have a research station there, so that's fine. So I'm just going to send this thing over to probably slime boot. In fact, what we'll do, we'll click on that. We'll actually send it. Upgrade to fleet designs, because I think we do need to do that. Same as this ship here, we'll upgrade to fleet designs. Actually, no, we'll send it back over first. Slime box. Actually, where's our home? Where's home shell? Home shell's very far. You can see how far we've actually travelled north. It's this thing here that's the annoying one. We've got someone swearing at us, and that is, oh yes, what a dull and soulless place your materialistic nation must be. Tell me, have you invented a sense of humour yet? No, a pity. Ah, thank you. Thank you for that very warm response there. The mega corporation. Said by the mega corporation as well. Oh, good grief. Looks like the... not them, actually. The people who they don't really like, I believe. Oh, no, they're allied with them. Have made peace. We've got this guy and this guy going to war. If we just go to diplomatic map mode and click on him, we can see that they've got a defensive pact with them. So them two are sort of together. And these are rivals. So, actually, this one... These are actually quite large, the Protectorate. They're quite large and they've been taken over. And this one is pretty much getting the same treatment. So, we just need to check some of this. There's the piece. There is... Construction complete. No, these guys want to be our... What are they asking for? A diplomatic proposal. Will it protect us? But what is it? Protectorate quest. Yes! They're now my Protectorate. Interesting. This is going to change the fate of a lot of things, actually. And there's all of the insults. And there's some rivalries. Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. That's fine. These are defensive pacts, and defensive pacts. So a lot of defensive pacts going off on there, on this guy as well. Which way is it, though? It is closed borders with loads of people, protector of me. It'll cancel all that off, though, with me accepting that. We're on minus energy, which is an interesting one, and I don't know why. It's probably to do with things not being docked up, and well, let's upgrade fleet to latest design there. Science ship, we'll upgrade fleet to latest designs. Construction ship is upgraded. Just check our transport fleet, it is docked up as well, so that's fine. So essentially we're just losing energy because of, well, we're not producing enough. That's just how it is. The way to resolve it is to probably spend some of the influence that we've got, because we're about to max it out. So we'll go to this and we'll say capacity overload, which increases our energy credits. There we go, by 15%. And we're just going to go around each of our planets and just check, see which planet is producing the most energy. This one, slime hat is producing decent energy. So capacity overload, there we go, around +6. Not that we care about a little bit of a minus. You know, we don't really need to run at a positive, as long as we're not running at a massive deficit. That's the only main issue. I think because these are my Protectorate now, that's probably caused some issues. Actually, does it not? Oh crap, we're at war now. It looks like... Oh, no, we're not. These guys are at war. Fine. Yeah, they've just went to peace, and now they're not. So I've got Protectorate here. Obviously, this guy is not going to like me. Let's make it even worse by insulting him. Greatly reduce their opinion of us. Right, yeah? We know. We don't mind at all, because we don't like this guy. We've got a fairly big fleet now. Why have we got 2 strike forces? Oh no, because it's heading towards it. Strike force is currently 11.6k. Obviously, the last episode we went round and absolutely sledged some people in here, and we managed to take out all of the crystalline entities, which is obviously something that we've been having a bit of an issue with for quite some time. Hang on, let's just maximize these. That one, and I want to say that's the science ship. Hang on. Science ship, stay where you are. Construction ship. Mining stations. Research stations. And the science ship, we can hopefully assist research. At Slime Vase Prime. And what sort of research are we outputting? None. Okay, fine. Let's see where the research is at. Oh, it's Slime Hat, isn't it? Slime Hat. So where is Slime Hat? It is over here. So we're going to send them over, and then we'll say assist research there. And we'll get a nice little bonus. We can have a chat with, say, like the Zero Corp, Trade Corp, and we could trade for energy credits. We can... Interesting with strategic resources. There's Zero Gel, which gives us... I believe it is habitability. Yeah, habitability plus 5%. I don't know if we've already got that going. I assume not, because it's... Hang on. Strategic resources. No, we don't. So we'll actually say yes, we'll purchase that. So it's 1,000 energy credits, but we're on positive, so that's fine. And that increases habitability, which is good. We can also have another chat with anybody else, really. We've got an artist enclave. We can have a chat about that. Organise a festival across the world. It is minus 500, 500, and 100, and that will give us a total of happiness plus 15% and growth time minus 10. So we'll have a big festival as well, so that's good. Excellent. There's a couple of worlds that we do want to take, so Trambadan is good, but that's got a weak magnetic field, actually. But the problem is that I really need to terraform it, and I need to terraform it into... Well, Gaia World will be nice, but we don't have the resources nor the technology. Ideally, we want, I believe it is continental. What is our main thing? Ocean World is what we want to go for, an Ocean World. So, we would have to say terraform Ocean. It's going to cost us 3,700 energy credits, but we do not have atmospheric manipulation, so we can only change it to an Alpine or an Arctic world. And that'll take quite a that'll take 1,500 and take 60 months. So it's not really worth it because it's going to take quite some time. In terms of research, we might get it eventually in society, I believe. It might be society and physics. I don't think it'll be engineering, but it perhaps could appear there. Either way, wherever it pops up and whenever it pops up, we will take that because then it means we can get this. There's two arid worlds. Hang on, I'll pause it a second. 2 arid worlds over here, 1 tundra world there, and then finally a savanna world over there. Anyway, this guy should not be prisoners within the Genericum Principality, and neither should ours. Where are they? They are the purple guys, which are... Hang on. Is that the guy right next to me, or is it farther away? The Royal Gulk Fokari Systems. Yeah, Fokari Systems. Or Fokai. Fokai, that's the one. Fokai, where the hell are they? The Fokai'd off, I can't find them. Cannot just click on show me. Oh, it's that guy over there. I was looking at, because it's purple, I was looking at the purple and blue. Yeah, it's that one. I disagree. I don't really want open relations and stuff with them because they're miles away. So, you know what? No. I've got enough to deal without them coming over here, taking our jobs, blah, blah. Insert generic Daily Mail reference here. Now, I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't really care if they come over or not, but it's just more to worry about if we open that now. And obviously, we've got Protectorates, which we probably have, I believe. I think Protectorate cannot be integrated. They have an independence guarantee from the Overlord. Pay 80% reduced tech costs for any tech their Overlord knows, and turn in vassals once they reach 40% of the amount of techs compared to the Overlord. I don't know if they have migration treaties. Ah, no, they can't have them just because of who they are. And this guy, we've got a migration treaty with the okay. So this guy cannot have a migration treaty because of his ethics. It'll be under their things here. So they won't be able to, under their policies, their migration will be set to prohibited. We'll get there in the end. So yes. Won't be able to do that. Over in this corner, we've got some ruby stacks. Could go over there and give it a bit of pasting if we really wanted to. Don't really know if that's a good idea. We've got a leader leveled up, which is Olivia Pelletier, something like that. Anomaly discovery chance. It's our GPS vagabond, our science ship, currently sitting and aiding research at this point. Very, very nice. So, just go back around, check the spaceports, make sure they're all right. I think they are. We don't have any engineering bays in... Well, we do have some, actually, I believe. If we go around... Oh, no. We don't have. That's something we need to fix, then. What I want to do in Slime... We need to... Probably in Slime... Well, Home Shell, which is in Slime Ball. We will get ourselves some crew quarters and an engineering bay. Okay, and you can see that reduces repair speed. Slime Vase... We want to do the same thing, crew quarters and engineering bay, and then finally up at probably slime lamp, perhaps? I don't know, that's fine. What I'm doing that for is both of those give you a bonus to repairing, so repair cost plus 25% speed. Sorry, repair speed 25%, repair cost minus 25%, and ship upkeep minus 5, and the crew quarters is ship upkeep minus 10. So in total, you repair quicker, it costs you less, and it's 15% less to have it docked up there. So actually, wherever they are now is quite good, because that gives us a very nice advantage. It means that they don't take as much resources, which is obviously always useful, because there's no point in wasting resources when you don't have to. Excellent. Okay, so go to max here on terms of speed. It's probably going to go for a stalemate now. We'll probably be sitting and seeing what happens. In terms of victory conditions, we'll have a quick look at this. Domination victory, yeah, nowhere near. Conquest, no. Federation victory is no percent. That's because we're not the head of the Federation. As soon as you're the head of the Federation, you will actually get that there. Let's upgrade fleet to latest designs. Same there. Looks like we have just got some research, which is impulse thruster. So we can go for, again, we've got a coil gun there, which is pretty much new technology for us. We don't really deal with that sort of thing. Living metal, once again. Advanced afterburners, that'll obviously have led on from the one we've just researched. Strike craft damage plus 10%, or advanced strike craft, which gives us advanced fighters and bombers, and that's exactly what we're going to go for, because we do have some very nice ships. So we'll go to ships, and what we'll do is, well, we'll essentially have to go around them all, and we'll go to Corp Top, we'll autocomplete, and yes, that's fine. What it's doing, because it's not a module to put here, it is automatically upgrading it. You can see this is changing, so that's fine. So all we need to do is go around and just autocomplete, save the design on both of these ones, or both of the battleships as well. Save that design. There we go. Click on that and then upgrade. So it's currently 12094, and we upgrade it and it goes to 12415. So a decent amount of increase for just being a little bit faster. Here's a bit of war. Interesting. So, Protectorate, which is declare war against the... I'm guessing him. Oh no. The Savasky Klax... No, the Savix Quest Empire. Why on earth are they? They're a Protectorate under the Shab tax. I don't know where they are. Show me. There they are. Hang on, no. There they are, these two. It's interesting they want to go to war against them, but these aren't in our... Oh, okay, so they want to go to war against just these guys, and not him. Oh, yeah, I'll vote yes for that, no problem. Right, send the fleet over. Make sure you don't go through where the Drake is. Yep, there it is, look, it's still sitting on its big hoard. If we ever destroy that, by the way, the amount of stuff we can get from it is amazing. Anyway, unpause it, and let's go and kick some ass. So we've got a war declared there. We've got food problematic. Oh, food problematic. That's a sentence. It is a sentence. It's just not correctly organised. We've got some minus food here, which is something I did not expect. What we'll do then, we'll quickly go to edicts, and we'll say... Farming subsidies, that's put us to 0, so we're not going to lose people, we're not going to lose population, but the problem is that we're not generating any population. So, we'll replace this building with a... oh, what can we get? It looks like it's going to be a hydroponics farm, and we won't be able to generate as much energy, and obviously energy is something we do have a lot of problems with, but we'll get there in the end. Like I say, I'm not too bothered about some minuses. Oh my good grief, look at this. Look at all the fleets moving about. See them all? They're all gathering somewhere. I don't know where they're gathering. They're all slowly coming towards this guy, whereas Slowly's not really in my fleet mandate or vocabulary. As you can see, it is jumping. Ah, they're using wormholes, I believe. Where are they? I don't know. Does it tell me the jump drive? Entering a hyperlane. Ah, they use hyperlanes. They don't use... So yeah, they do... there's wormholes, which is a bit different from anything else. There's jump lanes, which have specific lines, and then there's mine, which is just jump in. To be fair, I've just jumped in here. I didn't even know what was here. I didn't even check it. I just assumed that I'd be able to kick these guys' ass, and to be fair, they're inferior in every single way. I mean, maybe their culture is higher, but in terms of what really matters in the world, obviously, which is having big kick-ass fleets, then, you know, we're well higher than them. That isn't the case, I'm joking. Right. So, there's shots whizzing out. Lots of torpedoes. Lots of missiles. We've already lost some ships, but it's the corp torps, the little cruisers, they always get absolutely annihilated. However, speaking of annihilated, their 4-point-odd-K fleet is now being reduced to, well, under 500 now, and it's dead. So yeah, I don't think this war is going to last long. We're already on 49%. That's fine. We're going to go over to the closest system we have in, well, Slime Pot will do me just fine, and build a Wanderer sign ship because we need to do some research. And we'll be doing it around here. So we are still fighting away, as you can see. We've got some research finished. Let's pause it. We've got proton torpedoes. This is physics. Proton torpedoes, which is a nice little bit of research there. We've got sentient AI, which is rare and dangerous technology. I think most dangerous technology is actually rare, to be honest with you, so it doesn't really matter. But the dangerous technology is the bad part. If you get that... I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll go through it again. If you get sentient AI, there is a percentage chance that the robots that you have will become sentient and want independence. And it also really depends on how you treat them, and also depends on what sort of tasks that they've been employed in. Now, I don't have any robots at all, so for me, it's actually not too bad. I don't know whether it can spill over to other factions that do use them. I just know that it's dangerous, and one of the bad things about that, and the many bad things, is that the fallen empires can say, look, stop researching that or I'll come and kick your ass. Now, I don't think we'll have that. I don't think we'll have any problems with that, because this guy is a... What is he? He's a holy guardian, and all he really cares about is these worlds. He's just looking after that. I don't think he wants to come and attack me, I think. But obviously there is another fallen empire over here, which is Keepers of Knowledge. So they should have a big ring there. Yes, they've got all these big rings around the sun. Now, whether or not they would want to come at me, then, you know, that's a different story. Also, they'll if they do want to do that, they're going to have to go through him, so we'll see how that goes. Either way, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go for proton torpedoes because we do use a lot of those, so it makes sense. Back over to our fighting. As you can see, our fleet is doing quite nice. What I'm going to do is get my transport fleet here, and then I'm going to say land armies. Now, obviously, you might think, oh my god, landing armies now, there's no one here for that. You know, well, there's no call for that right now because of what's here. Well, sort of. But you never know if these guys are going to drop or not. Also, I will bombard them for a while. But we'll see. If they're over here and then we don't need to take that one, we can always go to Humph and attack that one as well. So we've got some debris. We've got a science ship. We will assign or recruit a scientist. Research speed, service speed, and anomaly research speed. That's quite good. And for your first task, you can go into an active war zone and fight. No, you can scan. Scan the result of the fighting. There we go. Currently on 83% for the war score, which means, well, it's green, so it means that we can actually end the war now with some goals. However, we're just going to keep fighting until they just give in and just offer white peace. There you go, it's done. It's done. So, they've dropped the planets. Looks like that faction is no more, and now it's the League of Nithascals, which are a protectorate under the shadows once more. I'm really, really glad that we're friendly. to be fair, I think we've been nothing but friendly towards each other ever since we really started, but, you know, it's still important to make sure that this is still the case. He's very aggressive in his absorption of other factions, though. I'm just hoping he doesn't decide that after taking all of the ones out of the... We've allowed you to move freely on territory for too long over here. Well, I haven't even been to your territory, mate, so I don't really care. I'm just worried that if he... Now that he's got rid of everybody else around here, like if we click on him, if we go over to diplomatic mode and click on him, you can see that these are his protectorates. Well, actually, that's a protectorate, that's a protectorate. And these are the rest around here, look. Ourselves included, all of this stuff, all of this, all of this. This is all our federation, right? So actually, probably, I would say nearly half of the galaxy now is federated and with us, or a protectorate, or allied with ourselves. I reckon he's probably going to... He's not going to attack him because he's got a Federation Association status, so eventually he might even join. That would be quite good. This guy's the next target, I reckon. The Jibru Commonwealth, I reckon they're going to go. We already sledged them a bit, but I reckon they're going to be attacked again, but we'll see how far that goes. Right, we'll unpause it. Actually, no, we won't. We will get some research first. So we finished our previous research, which I believe was increase habitability by 5%. So we've got a leader recruitment cost, minus 5%. It's not bad. Biolab 4 and 5, sorry, 3 and 4. Hydroponics farm 3, we certainly don't need that. And clone armies and clone vats. I'm going to go with the Biolab, but to be fair, I probably won't ever use it because upgrading all of those research stations is probably going to end my... It's probably going to cause an energy crisis, to be quite honest with you, but I'm going to try it. Look at all these ones here. I mean, we are really kicking out the research now. And remember, all of these upgrades that I'm doing here, all of these upgrades are simply for one type. So, yeah. Let's build a power plant there. Let us upgrade that power plant. Let's clear that off. Let's clear that off. And we'll also... This one is producing... Well, we might as well build a science lab there. And build a... We don't really need a hydroponics farm, to be completely honest with you. We don't need a hydroponics farm, nor do we need minerals. Ideally, we want more energy. But we'll go with mining network. Because it just doesn't sit well with me building something over an area that doesn't produce it. So we've got a lot of people here saying they want open borders. Okay, this is within the Federation, you see. And there's loads of them. I think we'll agree to this. Now the problem I might have...
Incoming transmission.
More incoming. Yeah, we'll all accept. We'll all... Everybody, you know, in the fold. Everybody together. Everybody is one. I like that. Still got our own individualities. We've still got our own peoples, but also expanding to allow free movement and... No, as long as everybody's happy and friendly and cordial towards one another, that's fine. The only issue I might have is we might have a brain drain effect where a lot of my snails sort of like squelch off and slither off. No, what do? They don't squelch because they're silent. They don't slither. What do they do? Would they just be they slime off? It sounds like it's some sort of competition. Either way, what these guys might do eventually is go somewhere else. They might just decide not to be here. By the way, I'm going to change that hydroponic farm to a 9. Yeah, we're going to change that to a energy power plant. I know it's generating 1, and what I said earlier about not doing that I don't like. But if it's outputting, I like say food and minerals, I like to pick one or the other. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so as long as everybody's getting on, that's fine. What might happen is these guys might slime off or just go away, essentially, and join and leave my planets. But it doesn't look like that's happening now. And obviously my planets are so full anyway that nobody else can come here. But at least they have the option to, if there's any sort of room available. If there's room at the inn, they can turn up. Anyway, what's this guy like? In terms of their fleet capacity and stuff, it's all equivalent. They are at war. So we'll speed it up to max speed. What I want to do is just make sure that everything is docked up at home shell, same as the transport fleet. Just enter orbit. There we are. We don't actually have a leader on here, and there is an admiral that we can assign to that. So there we are. Sorry, a general, not an admiral. We should have an admiral though. Yeah, it's Omar Abdel Noor, and he has got leader lifespan plus 25 years, and also ship upkeep minus 10%. So docked up. Well, with the Admiral and docked up to the 2 points that I've made, it's actually taking 25% less energy to do anything, which I think is quite nice. It's very nice indeed. So, do we actually have any other procurement for things here? Procurement of specimens. Let's track them all on the map and we'll see where they are. Yes, we do, look. A lot of them are around here. So it might be worth it actually going around and trying to get all of them done. Research projects and system. We've just finished advanced fighter wings, so a new research. We've got swarmer missiles, which are very good. Robotic army, battleship assembly yards, strike craft attack speed. Do I want to go for living metal? It could lead on to other things, and I'm sick of it sitting there, so we might as well go for it. And there's nothing else that I really fancy. So we'll go for ship designer. We need to change this. What we'll do, we'll go for hangar, and broadside. Autocomplete. It's put the bombers in, but we don't want bombers. We want advanced fighter wings. There we go, and then we'll save the design. That's the battle star, and then we'll go over to the paladin, and you can see that has also got advanced bomber wings as well, which... No, sorry, we're not doing a paladin. The Kraken, which doesn't have anything like that. What we'll do, though, we will just change this to artillery core, artillery bow, artillery stern, autocomplete, save the design, so there is some changes to be made there. We might as well have a quick look at the corp top and do the same thing. The reason it might be changing here is because the energy systems might have changed. We might have different defenses and stuff like that, so it's always best to go around and just do this. So the tireless, this is essentially the defensive modules. So we've got barrier point defenses and stuff. No changes to be made there. We'll go to the Devastator. This one will have a fairly big change once we get the proper torpedoes. At the moment, I say proper torpedoes, we've got proper torpedoes. What I mean is the research torpedoes, or the proton torpedoes, which are generally better. Look at that, 200% shield damage. Very, very good. So analysing debris. Make sure there's no debris that we don't need. And this guy can't do anything. So what we're going to do, we're going to send him over to Slime Hat and assist research. And that will give him a nice little, like, that'll increase his skill level. So at the moment, the only way to, well, generally the only way to increase skill levels is to have them explore the galaxy, which we can't. Anything that we haven't explored, which I don't think is anything now, we can't get to. So we can't get in here, we can't get in here, you get the idea. Or we don't have access to it because there's like a big, I don't know, like a big pile of factions that we just can't go through because they haven't got open borders. That's normally the only way to do it. The other way, now that we've got the research, is to sit them over planets and assist research. Not only does that give us a bonus to the research that planet is outputting, but also it levels them up, which means we can then do these things like collect the specimens, and also other precursor stuff, because you need to be like certain levels. So our science ship here moving along is level 3, but the new one we've got is unsurprisingly level 1. Right, max speed, and we should let them crack on. So we're producing 54 energy, that's good, so we are getting a nice bonus there. We're on 128 for our naval capacity, so what I'm going to do, go to home shell, we'll make sure we upgrade anything that can be upgraded around here. Just quickly smash down all these ones. Upgrade that one there. Upgrade that one there. And upgrade that one there. These are already getting done. Job done. Right, back to home shell. Over to Spaceport. And we want to build some cruisers. Devastator class. I think that'll do us for now. I would like some more, but I think that's me pretty much maxed out. Actually, we'll probably get one more. So, 9 Kraken, 3 Battle Stars. We haven't lost them then. 2 Devastator, 10 Tireless, and 4 Corp Top. So actually, we only lost, really, a couple of cruisers, I believe. And it was 6 Corp Top class Corvettes. So it's not that bad when you consider everything. Really, it's not that bad at all. More research complete. There's the proton torpedoes. We've got, a neutron torpedoes, which sounds even better. Blue laser. Quantum destabilizer, which is a defense platform. Which is a defense platform upgrade. And what that does is give fire rate on enemy ships within its radius. Within its area of effect, minus 15%. Now, that's a rare technology, but the thing is I don't have defensive stations. I should probably go for defensive stations at some point and put them around here, but I just haven't done so. However, it might be worth doing that. These ones have all been half researched, not half researched, but researched a bit because of the fight we had here, and then obviously I went over and scanned it. So there's a lot to research there. I do fancy these neutrino torpedoes. I do fancy them. Not in that way, but they're pretty swish. However, I'm probably going to go for these hyper shields because they're very, very good, and they're almost half researched. So, yeah, we'll get some decent shields up. Because I really don't know what this guy's packing in terms of guns. We've managed to get a Tesseragoid, which is an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles. So that's fine. We will now go and research this one. We're just trying to get these samples, you see, and you do the procurement of specimens, and you get a nice little. I don't know if you get a bonus. I assume you do, but we'll see. We're on 48 of 41, 148 of 141, should I say, naval capacity. So we're 4% over, or it's increased by 4%. That says there, so maybe it is 4% over. Which, yeah. So we're having to essentially spend more to keep them here, but we're on plus 287 for minerals and plus 32 for the energy, so I'm not really too bothered there at all. Let's have a quick look at our other people around here. There's a lot of primitives, so I'm going to close primitives off. We don't need to see them. Don't need to see the fallen empires either. We've got a couple of curator enclaves, so we'll have a chat with this guy. Tell us the mysteries of the universe. So we've got the Etherdrake, the Enigmatic Fortress, the Stellar Devourer, a Dimensional Horror as well. So that's 4 mysteries that we've not actually met. So what is the Stellar Drake really? Predate all civilizations once were multitudes, but their race has been wasting away for eons. Essentially, it's you have like gold drakes, blue drakes, you get the idea. Ill-suited to life here, blah blah blah. You can see how to defeat it. 500 or 5,000 energy, and you get a 25% damage bonus. And we've got, like I say, different things as well. Assist in our research. So if we accept that, 3,000, but it gives us plus 15% output on research. So I would like to accept that. That's very, very nice bonus there. Because essentially we have to rely on our. We can't ever outfleet this guy, I don't think, because he's simply got more systems that he can colonize, whereas I can't. There's a lot of systems I just can't colonize. However, so there's some more war. Nothing for me to be concerned about. It's over there somewhere. However, I can out-technology him. And they've got some more integration started. It is him. I started to integrate him. Alright, okay. Fine. Is that guy in our... He's part of the Federation. Yes, he is. Looks like we found the Vagabond, which is a big worm type thing, I believe. We'll do some more research. Ooh. The corporate headquarters on Zero Corp in the Kildathia system was recently destroyed by unknown forces. Few surviving board members have declared bankruptcy, and the corporation's remaining assets are being liquidated. Unfortunately, all production facilities on Zero Gel were destroyed, along with the Zero Corp HQ, and will no longer have access to strategic resource. Oh, right. So, even though we paid loads of money to... I think it's gone. Is it actually destroyed? It might be destroyed. Was it around... I don't know where it is. I think it's gone. I think Zuracorp's gone. Yeah, look, it's gone. It's not in this list anymore. Oh, well. That's nice, I guess. So we don't have any Zero Gel. What the hell is all this? Migration Treaty turned off. Migration Treaty didn't work. Migration Treaty didn't work. Okay, so all of the ones I accepted a Migration Treaty with have all just said, you know what, this isn't working. And that could be for a number of reasons. Mainly, I'm guessing Stellaris AI being what it is now and again. It gets a little derpy now and again. It sort of it's fine, the AI. It is perfectly fine. But now and again, it just decides to stick crayons up its nose instead of actually doing something useful. But hey ho, sometimes it just does that. Other times, like there, what it could have been is someone they've wanted to open borders, and we've done that, and then they've realised that everybody wants to come to my system, so they've got brain drain, and then they want to turn it off because my systems are so good that it's actually causing them problems because all their best people are coming to me. Or it could be the other way around, where I'm flooding them with, in this case, slimy snails, but we're not, because we're genericans, and we're not that slimy, I don't think, and also none of them have moved. And I guess it could be any one of those. It really could be any one of those. I'm betting on the first one. And also, remember, we had open borders and none of them came here. I think there's a couple, actually. We could have a look. Should we go to demographics? So we've got Genericans is 120 pops across 8 worlds, and there's an armies which account for 65 in total. But how many is it for us? Hang on. 6% of the population, it is. 6% of the population. So can we not click on them? We can click on them, but it doesn't tell you. That's interesting. So we can click on Genericans. I wanted to see just how much it was. Oh well. Either way, 6% of them. So there's a couple of them, and I think there were around here or something, weren't there? Anyway, we found another burrowing creature, which is good. So we've got a bit more research to do down here. How many is that in total then? We've only got 2 more to do. And I have a feeling one of the other ones will be in enemy territory. One there. And one there. Oh no, it's not. Okay, that's fine then. That's good. We can't do the research project because you need a level 3 scientist, yes. And obviously this is now level 2. Which is good. Steven is level 3. So, just check around, checking the defenses there, okay. You might notice that we've got 8 out of 9 maximum colonized systems. We have not... Oh, God, someone's died. Who's died? Walter Kreutz has died at the age of 87. Well, he did well. Yes, we don't have any... What are they called? I forgot the term now. They are expansions. Sectors. We don't have any sectors. That's because normally you can only go up to a maximum of 5 planets or systems. You can have as many planets in them systems as you want, but you can only have a maximum of 5 total systems. However, because we are a monarchy, we got +2 up to 7. Now, because we're in a light monarchy is +2, and because of what we are now, we research speed 35. Oh, normally research speed 35%. Going for engineering. I guess it'll be the youngest we'll go for. Anyway, yeah, that's the deal. So we are a Irenic monarchy. So +4 core systems. Cool. So we could go over there and kill the ruby stack. Don't think there's any real need. We are now maxed out on resources. Minerals, rather. Okay. So, we can't really build anything else. I can't really build any more military stations, because if I build military stations, the defense station... Let's have a quick look, see if the defense station actually costs. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that. It's massive. So, it's a fortress. Does it tell me? I don't think it tells me exactly what it uses. Or what it takes up in terms of... It's like military power. See, when you build these, it'll tell me somewhere. Maintenance, maybe? Ship size 8. Ship size 8. So if I build one of those, doesn't tell me really. Okay. It'd be nice to build those. What I'm going to do instead is have a little chat with this mutagen merchant guild. I want to trade for energy credits, and I'm going to trade quite a bit of energy, quite a bit of minerals for energy, just to trade it off, just so we don't max out on either or. Okay? And what I'll do now is I'll get my construction ship to go over here. And I want to build... Actually, I don't want to build it just yet. I want to go up to ship designer. So, what sort of station can we build? Well, you've got loads of different, like, bases you can have. So, you've got, like, a heavy section here, which is... Oh, sorry, like, hangar station. You've got large missiles. You've got, like a flak battery type thing, which is always useful if you, well, if you're getting attacked by missiles, you understand. But I don't know what I'm going to get attacked with. We've got a couple of different things we can have here. So these are like areas, so area effect things around them. So we've got subspace snares, which is jump charge time plus 400% and sublight speed plus 50. And it's got a emergency cooldown 100% and an FTL inhibitor, which is redirected to the station, so it automatically jumps on top of it. So anything close range on this will just be very, very good. You've also got a proximity mines, which are an interesting one, a shield dampener, which is reduces their shield points, and also a nanobot cloud, which is increases its regeneration. I like probably the subspace snare and the mines, because one pulls it towards them, and then the mines, obviously, when they're there, give it a good pasting. So in terms of weapons and such, we could go for, if we auto-complete it, just does that. Why is it? It's removing the mines for some reason. So we could go for medium station sections. I reckon 2 medium station sections plus, I don't know if we want hangars. I don't think we really want hangars. We probably just want to go for defenses. That's probably the way to go, but not in that order because I want them staggered. So across, no. We want that one and that one to be done. So it'll actually be that one, it probably. No, that one and that one. Hang on. So is it that one? Yeah, there we go. So we've got some defences, barrier point defence, plus loads of missiles and then some heavier, slightly heavier missiles. That'll be about right. And then we'll go for proximity mines. This is the Gallant. Save. We don't have any fighters, as I said, but I don't think fighters are... I don't think they're necessary. Okay, so construction ship. This one. Build that one. And where do you want to put it? Remember, they'll be coming in if they're going to be attacking from one corner. I reckon the advantage is to put it over this way. The reason for that is if they're attacking me, they'll come along here, and if they jump in, then they'll go bosh and land in here, and then they'll come and attack that, and then exit by going to a border. If they jump in and I want to attack them, I then come in from this side and have to travel across the system. Alright? If I put this here, it means that it automatically drags them towards this corner. And that doesn't matter, because the whole point is they'll have to fight the station, and then if they want to continue on, all they need to do is go to any border anyway, so it doesn't matter really where the border is. Or they'll have to go into the centre to attack this military station to, actually it's an outpost, to then destroy the main, it's a frontier outpost, to destroy this system and reduce it. So actually you want as far away from that as possible, which is this edge. And putting it at this edge means if I jump in, I will then, I'll be right on top of them. There's my logic. Is it broken? I don't know. There's a special project completed. I'm fine, we've got one more over here. And that guy's probably leveled up now. He hasn't leveled up. He's only halfway as well. Oh well. But then there's that one pretty much done. So. Moving up, build this military station. We're on fastest speed here. And let's just see how awesome this space station looks. It's fairly big. You see we're starting to weld bits of space, which is all good. And there's migration treaties opened up. I'm very surprised Shabtax have not gone to war against anyone yet. Oh, there's the Stellarite Devourer there. We've seen it a couple of times, but it's just sitting there, which is good. Don't know where the other two are. Not entirely concerned about that either. I'd rather, as long as I don't know where they are, you know, out of sight, out of mind and all of that. It looks like this guy's still holding up. He's not dead yet, which is good. Research complete, which is planet fortifications and stuff increased. We've got, ooh, what's this? A curator exploration lab, which is a medium, increases survey speed. Well, you know what? That'd be very nice to get, and it is a rare technology, but here's the fact. I've almost surveyed every system, so it's sort of pointless at this point. At this point in time, it's not really that good. I'm going to go for approved assist research, because it won't take that long. Construction ship should have finished now, which it has, and you can see we've now got a station, which is 1.7k, so it's going to stop any raiding parties coming in, and that's fine. We're going to go over here and do similar sort of thing, and we'll have it, military station, one of these. It has not increased the size of this, which is good. All the specimens have been found, so we've done all the specimen collection.
Research complete.
And biolab is now being researched. Unlock feature uplift. This is for society research, and that is you can uplift species which are close to being sentient, increase naval capacity, reduce redevelopment cost, and increase naval capacity, increased leader capacity. We're going to go for the naval because we're just slightly over, so hopefully the 10%, well, the 10% will fix that. We will get the ship to move where there's a lot of research. Slime hat is good. Looks like it's going to be slime lamp, which is a good place for it to be. And we'll say slime lamp. Please assist research. Right, so we've also got the transport fleet, which is fine. We've got this science ship, which we can say upgrade to latest design. And sadly, I have to then tell it to assist research. Again, construction ship, upgrade to latest design. Interesting that we don't have to do it anywhere else. What I'm going to do is get that construction ship and move it over to here. Hang on. Over here. Again, construction ship. Build myself a fairly big base. And we'll put it at the back. Like that. I'm only putting them in the frontier outposts. You can put them elsewhere. It's always useful to put them near space stations where you think you might be attacked. Sorry, not space stations. Military stations near spaceports outside different planets. They're quite good because it added together it's good. But when you get onto this level and onwards, you know, a 1.7k space station, military station, followed with the spaceport of perhaps 4 or 5k. No, 1.4k, so not even that. That's 3k. I've got a 12k fleet. It won't even slow me down. So, you know, there's approved assist research is done. We've still got that AI speed there. The sentient AI, which we're not going to bother with. Plasma accelerator, shield capacitor. Remember, all of these do go down these trees of the particles and stuff, which gives us bonuses to getting the next one in the list. I think, to be honest with you, we're probably going to go for shield capacitors. We've also got naval capacity increase, which now means we're not on negatives, which is fine. Increased habitability is perfectly fine. We've also got hydroponics farm increase. Ship upgrade cost minus 15%. That's quite nice for how cheap it is. So we'll get that. And then we'll move our military, or rather our building ship over here. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, do we have one here? No, we don't. We just have a monitoring station here. That's fine. It says military station. Okay. Anyway.
Construction complete.
So once that's done, it's fine. We will get this guy back to slime vase. And we'll have it docked up. Slime vase, I believe, having... Yes, it does have the engineering bay. Not that it takes much to keep an engineering ship outside, you understand? Okay. How is this guy doing in terms of equivalency? He's still equivalent. Although he was on minus 300 odd last time I saw him opinion. Now he's on minus 246. So maybe he's warming up to the fact I might absolutely sledge him. Don't think so, though. I don't think he's that smart. Right, we'll have a quick check at the ship designer here, and we'll just see if the Corp Torp class... Oh, well, we definitely need to upgrade the Corp Torp class. There you go, look, we've got proton torpedoes. And picker chips. No design change there. I believe it is only the torpedo vessels that require an upgrade. However, just to make sure, I will go for a quick rundown. I mean, it doesn't take too long. What was it, 30 seconds maximum for all of this? Although that one we do need to make sure we do put the advanced fighter wing back on. Save the design, yes. Go over to the Kraken. And I'm pretty sure we don't need anything here. Did I have artillery stern or broadside stern? We'll have artillery because then it's... Ooh, good grief. Save that. Yeah, you can clear the design actually. You should probably use that button more than changing these. You should probably just clear the design. Anyway, that's it. Saved. Click on this one. Upgrade the ships. That'll probably take a little bit of time. Yeah, it's going to cost nearly 1,000 minerals in total. But that's nothing really, considering how much we've got. So, that construction ship is now done. We'll upgrade that. So we've got a couple of military stations around. There's our living metal resource revealed, which is an interesting one. We've got coil gun, advanced afterburners, cruiser assembly yards, and strike craft damage, which is 1,000 odd for that. I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to go for coil gun, which is a materials research, and it's probably going to take us almost no time at all. 8 months, yeah, to research a coil gun. I mean, what's our research? We're currently outputting 162, 106, and 181. Although, to be fair, if I go around here, you might see probably some upgrades. There's an upgrade, there's an upgrade, there's an upgrade, and again, all around here. And then this one, obviously, oh god, all of the upgrades. Every single one of them. There we go, a lot of upgrades. Sorted. Let's see if we can have this Drake. No, we can't. There's no way. And there's a research complete coil gun. Didn't take long at all, did it? Not on the speed running the game app. We've got railgun. We've got swarmer missiles. We've got all sorts of stuff. If I unlock the droids, right, that does then unlock the robotic path. See, that's the thing. I could research sentient AI because I haven't got robots unlocked. I just don't know what the other effects might be. And I don't really want to go that way. I'm probably going to go for swarmer missiles. Why not? We're now on to the point where I'm not really researching, I'm not really going up the technology I really want, but getting these ones does tend to help out. Oh, here we are. This is good. Interstellar Fleet Transitions. Fleet Academy, which if you build it, gives you a fire rate increase, chance to hit +3, tracking +3, but that's only on the place where you build it. But you also get the Grand Fleet Edict, which, as you can see, naval capacity is increased by 35%. Ship repair speed increased by 15, cost -15. That's the one we're going for, because if we have to go to war, well, we know that we'll be able to be okay there.
Construction complete.
Let's go for some Corp Torps. And research is absolutely getting sledged. We're just absolutely smashing through it here. Plasma accelerator, there you go. That's fine.
Construction complete.
What I'm probably going to do
Construction
is I'm not going to upgrade my fleet anymore until after we go to war.
Construction
If we go to
complete.
war. That's the thing, we might not. And I'm maxed out on... Well, didn't see that one coming. We're maxed out on influence, of all things. So, how about... Targets, no infrastructure projects. I really want... What, happiness? We should put happiness on the round propaganda broadcasts. Because, you know, why not? Not on all of them, only the real big ones. That'll do us. We've got 200 odd. We still got 400 odd left, so that's fine. More swearing. Yep, from him as well. The generic and principality is a failed experiment. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Sorry, tell me again how you're got loads of rivals and you're constantly in war and blah, 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 whereas... actually, to be fair, I can't really comment because I'm constantly war. Not constantly war, actually. We haven't had much of a war in quite some time, but I'm at war quite often. Yet.
Research complete.
I also have a couple of rivals. More research, there's your swarm of missiles. Autocannon, that's a nice thing to research. I think we'll go for advanced afterburners though. Because that's something we'll probably have. So who is the leader
Construction complete.
of Zero Coalition as the Federation President so far? So in terms of opinion's actually gone down
Construction complete.
with some of these. I'm very surprised. I'm surprised at that. Let's have a chat with the Shab Tax. And we'll... Kick for the Federation? No, it's not going to happen. Of course it's not. We could offer trade deal and we can just say... Minerals, instant transfer. I wish there was a plus 1,000. I'm just going to give them the 3,000 minerals. Probably likes us a bit more now. The Shabtak Directorate started to integrate some allies. Okay, that's fine. Eventually I will... I don't know if I'll start integrating these.
Research complete.
The subject, and then eventually they'll be vassalized. There's my Grand Fleet and the Fleet Academy. We've got a new research. Ooh, leader enhancement, selected lineages. That is quite a decent thing, actually. You can see increases related skill levels and increases the lifespan, but it also increases the cost of the leaders. But that's fine. I'd rather them start higher. So the question is, do I now go and put on the Grand Fleet? There it is. Very expensive, but increases my naval capacity. Look at that, to 200. I think I'm going to put it on, knowing that eventually we're probably going to be at war again. Let's build some battle stars. There we go. And probably Kraken. And perhaps
Research complete.
Tireless, Tireless, couple of Tireless, couple of Tireless, Tireless. There we go. Research, more research to do here. We got 0 point power, which we've seen before. Construction time reduction, that's good. X-ray lasers, which is partly researched. We'll go for, we'll go for the partly research because it'll probably finish quite quick. Remember, we have to go around eventually and upgrade all of these ships that we've got because there's a lot of technology like the shields and stuff that we just haven't put on them. Or rather, shield capacitors, I believe it was. But if you upgrade it after every piece of technology, it's not only just inefficient, you know, it takes you forever, you'll get nowhere, but it's also just an absolute pain to go around and do. Damn it, I'm one over. I'm one naval capacity over. Okay, let's check this fleet. And we'll go for a Corp Torp. And we'll get rid of it. And there we go. We're now on the fleet capacity. But we are negative balance. which is not good. However, we will put on capacity overload, and there you go. We're now on plus again. The problem I always seem to have in the game, and it's not just this playthrough, but every playthrough I've done, I've always tried to overdo energy, but it's always in the plus hundreds or it's in the minus. I don't know why, I can never seem to balance it right. Just a complete blind spot on my part. Scientist has died. Olivia. Recruit. You. There we go. And, oh, upgrade fleet.
Ships upgraded.
Is this research?
Construction complete.
So also researching. They're fully upgraded. They're fully upgraded. That's fine. So what technology are we going for? Afterburners, X-ray lasers, and the society research. It's sort of become a bit quiet now.
Research complete.
It's sort of gone quiet on this border. Oh, look there. Hang on. Two of the same technology. Glitches! I guess I'm going to have to go for one of them then. Yeah. I wonder if I chat and say declare war. If I just say liberate the theocracy of who's that? Musthoven. Where are they? I don't know where they are. They're somewhere. Can we can't take planets because our war philosophy does not allow it. But there's a lot of stuff we probably could like offer. We could even just say, if we really wanted to, hey, look at the shab tax. Yeah, how about, do you fancy, we'll say, was it BY? There, if we just say, take shab tax, do you want that? No, they wouldn't want that, actually. Oh, I don't think any of them would. No, one of them would. There's a guy down the bottom that would accept that. And do you know the worst thing is? Everybody would accept it. They would actually go to war against this guy. And they're inferior in terms of fleet power and technology level. Ooh. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? That is a bit naughty, actually. Oh, right. Well, we've had a stalemate for 4 episodes, 5. Well, since we started, this blue guy's always been on our back, and we've always been to a point where we can't attack each other.
Research complete.
Now, I'm not totally convinced we should attack him in the first place. There's no need to attack him. But doesn't mean we can't. Doesn't mean we can't. Just going around here and clearing the designs, not completing it. See, that's slightly different. Battlestar, clear, autocomplete, and then we want to advance fighter wing on the front, save, and finally the Kraken, clear, autocomplete, and that doesn't change. It's not much change actually on any of those. So yes, we can actually attack. It is a possibility.
Ships upgraded. Construction.
Whether or not we do though is something up to you. I'm going to leave it there. What do you think we should do? It's got to a point now where the computer isn't making any plays, really. It can't really make any plays against me here because, well, I'm better than it in terms of fleet power now. And I'm also allied with all of these. If we go to war against him, however, we're going to war against him as well. And him. Not worried about them because they have to come through all of these guys. And to be fair, they're at war anyway. So they're not going to attack. They're already at war with 2 other people. So I'm not worried about them. What I am worried about is really what these can bring to the table. Statistically, according to this, they're inferior in both fleet power and technology level. The guy next to them is inferior in fleet power. If I go to war, obviously I've got all of these guys with me, but I'm on their borders, and whatever the war happens to be, I won't get any notable benefits from, really. I mean, I'll go to war against him, and what'll probably happen is I'll lose fleet, he'll lose more fleet, we'll take over some of his systems that I can't have, because remember, I can only do wars of liberation because I am a pacifist faction. If I go to policies, war philosophies, liberation wars only, I can only go to war and fight. I can only declare war and do wars of liberation. I think I can do humiliate, but I cannot take over planets that I've never owned or that nobody else has owned and give them back to them. So I can't do that. So I'm not really going to get any... I'm not going to get much out of that. There's no material gain for me. Unless one of these AIs really goes really full ham, essentially, and comes straight at me. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're just going to sit there for a while. Unless our Federation decides to go to war because they'll crunch the numbers. The other thing that could happen here is that either that guy, or I don't know if there's another ancient empire. I think there's only the two. They could, instead of becoming a ancient empire, stagnant empire, whatever you want to call them, they can wake up and become an awakened empire. And that is, I believe it's called... I forgot the name. Essentially, it's giants in the playground. It's when like the Fallens and Shadows start to go at war against each other. They might go at war against each other, or go at war against some reason for them to do it. Whatever, that could happen. Or we could have an end game event trigger, which there's 3 of them. There is essentially Tyranids turn up. It's a mix between the Tyranids and the Zerg, and they turn up. And they're all horrible and very alien and squidgy and whatnot, and they just sort of creep along and take everything over. We've got the AI uprising, which we've seen that a couple of times, so the chances of other people having it might be higher as well. We've also got a third one, which is psi technology, and then a big alien, like, sort of extra dimensional entity turns up. I think it's in the center. I never experienced it in the game though, and it turns up and starts attacking people. So there's them. I think this is sort of what's going to happen. Or we'll just sit and nothing will happen for ages. But I want to know what you think here. Do you think at this point it is a case of we've done alright, we've done well, we are now in a position where we are in a very solid federation with people who we like, we trust, we've worked with, we're getting on well, we've not wiped anybody out, there's no wars of extinction, there's no cleansing or anything like that. We're all, we've done war, we've fought for, I would hope, good reasons, and reasons that need to be... well, actually, no, not all the time around here. But we've fought. We haven't, really gone over the top with it. We're secure, working with people, we've got protectorates, we're doing the right thing. Do we leave it there? Do we call the series there? Good game and all of that? Or do we decide to continue on and see what happens? Or do we declare war against this guy? I would like to know what you think. Comment in the comments, and obviously drop them on the Patreon, and also in the just drop me a tweet or whatever. Any forms of communication is completely fine. As always though, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.